Shout out to Jay Bell. Y'all give me just a second. Top it off my evening drink. I suggest y'all get y'all's drink ready for this evening. And we're gonna have a good stream tonight, man. You know, we're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna get into a great conversation. Again, we ain't been at the end because it's been my fault. We have a great conversation tonight. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, and we're gonna take some calls, y'all. You know how we rock it. Give me just a second, like I said, I'm top my drink off, and we're gonna get this bitch started. I mean, like 45 seconds. Let's get it. All right. Hope everybody is doing well this evening. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope that life is treating you well. All right, let's get into it, big dog. Let's get into it, big baby. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to get into. Yes, I'm still in my Texas gear. That's how we rock. Yeah, I ain't even get powered up on the show. I ain't even get to really talking crazy. I got to talk crazy, but I ain't look. Texas together. It's gonna be a good week. The Baltimore fans ready to bump their gubs. I'm ready for this shit. We finna shut the whole city, Baltimore, down. But I know what I'm saying. I'm still riding hot. Let me get into it. Let's talk about it. It's cold as shit, man. I hope wherever you are, you warm. I hope you're in a blanket, wrapped up. Fellas, hope you got a nice butt cheek. Or some titties you can put your hands around and warm your hands up, you know what I'm talking about? All that good stuff. It is cool. It is quite the cool today, right? So again, oh my bad, I ain't put that ain't the right shit. I keep forgetting. And again, I've been neglecting the damn folks, so my apologies. I gotta set them alerts up right. You got a bone to pick with me. We gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it, man. Be safe, J Because I think I went dashing slightly after that last winter storm we had. Be safe out there, big dog. I have the prerequisites. It's gonna be my, some people call them tequila sunrise. I like to call my shit a tequila sunset. You feel me? Yeah, that's a bet on that sunset. You know, I know y'all probably like, oh, this nigga just drink too much. I really don't. But I've come to realize that I do. I am a fan of tequila. I didn't think I was a tequila person recently, but I do feel like I think I am a fan of tequilas, right? So shout out to that, and shout out to I think, and I gotta thank the lovely Miss Sarah Lou because she's the one that put me on the thing. This Thresh is by far my favorite tequila. It's by far like I've never. I drink whatever. It's whatever you got. Now if I next time I hit the bar, I'm like, if y'all ain't got that Thresh, y'all can't get blessed. You know what I'm saying? Look, I didn't put a bunch of people on the Thresh. They fucking with it. Look, let me reach out. Let me look, man. I've been putting people on. Y'all need to show me some love, baby. Um, but again, it has been a while then, folks. So I know there is winter storms. I know there's stuff going on all over the country. And so I do hope that each and every one of you are taking care of yourself, right? And I am your host, Ed Honcho. It is my honor. It is my privilege. But more than anything, it is truly my pleasure to get to chop it up with you each. Every time we do go live, sometimes I know we don't go live all the time. I know I've been scared. Look, it's playoff football, right? And if y'all don't understand, I know Dee the Gamma doesn't understand because she's a Titans fan, so she wouldn't understand playoff football. But it's playoff football, and the Texans are balling, right? So as I guess at this point I can be considered an OG in the Texan space. But I don't, like I said, I don't come out. It's just in the Texans YouTube, the Texans tubers, right? Definitely that. Definitely started that whole terminology. But I wouldn't say I'm an OG in that. But so it's a lot of action going on that side. So again, my apologies if we have not been as active as we need to be. So I'm working on that. Also, I was really enjoying the games that we've been playing. So I'm thinking, I'm debating, and I'm thinking and debating, right? We need to make that a regular thing. Because I have a few more, probably just a couple of games I want to order. And so it won't all be movie trivia, it won't all be black trivia, but like I think that's definitely something we should do in the den because I had a really good time. I really did enjoy that. I had a lot of fun with that, and I feel like most folks did too. So hopefully you did. If you did not, better get better at trivia. All right, so let's see who we have joining us, and then we're going to get to the conversation. The conversation is: did black women steal trans women style? Right? I mean, are black women basically trans women with coochies? And you're like, Honcho, this is outrageous. You've definitely been drinking too much. This is what you come up with right after this all. This is what you go to. Well, I'm gonna get into it, right? Because I've been trying to find the topics and I don't want to be a gossipy channel. I don't care about celebrities and shit. But I've been following some of these gossipy pages because you got to get on the trending topics. You got to if you want to have success. Like I don't like talking about the trendy shit, but I do want to bring in more eyes. So you got to kind of speak on it. And I think that you find the people who fuck with the dead culture, and then those that don't, they move on gracefully. But if not, they stick around and we have a good time. We meet some new friends in the den, and it's always a blast. So as I was doing this, apparently some rapper, like I don't be knowing the rappers and shit, especially female rappers. They're the worst. But apparently some rapper chick said something like she had a line pretty like a transgender. And I guess that started some ruckus, right? In a couple of years, look, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. You said that Castellano, the new 1800. I got some 1800 in there too. I fuck with 1800. But I have to the Castellano. I'm gonna check it out. Look, it's tough, man. It's tough right now to beat that Thrace, man. That Thrace is wee. It's a shit. But shout out to the lovely Miss D the Gamble. Good to see you. Right. And shout out to J Mel. Shout out to Chill Out TD. What's the motherfucking deal? Lovely Miss Bell. How you doing? Y'all been rebuilding since you were a franchise. Right. But so we're talking about black women and style stealing. And I've referenced things like this before. So luckily, as far as I know, we don't have women in the den who behave like this. Miss D the Gamma, we're not going to confuse D the Gamma for a transgender. The lovely Miss Grace. We're not going to confuse her for a transgender. I think I read off most of the other black women. But as far as I know, the black women that we have in the den that do stick around in the den, the ones that I have actually seen, not confusing them for any transgenders, right? Keep it real time. Oh, you know I am. I'm glad you mentioned that because I almost forgot. Keep it real time, right? Not going to mistake them for a transgender. Now, yes, Lady Licious, transracial. We may have some different conversations in here. I ain't getting no cones. I should have got some. It's too cold. It's too cold for cones. We going straight glass action, baby. You know what I'm saying? Look, don't get twisted. I could have rolled something up. For those of you who know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, get hip. But that's not how we rocking today. Rocking it today. I need to clean this bitch. I need to clean it. What do you use to clean? Like, cause this is I got a piece that needs to be clean, but it's like, I'm gonna show y'all in the Discord. Cause I don't want to put all in the thing. I need to clean this motherfucker, but it's like, I try to put some Dawn in this bitch and let it sit. It did a little bit, but it ain't quite do enough. Lovely Miss Sarah Lou, how are you? Right. And I know I left out Miss Bell and Miss Sarah Lou, but we're not mistaking them for black women or transgenders at all. But the reason why I say this, and so people sit here and they harbor me, Honcho, you're just a blackhead. One of the videos I just did about not dating black women went crazy. The comments went crazy. Y'all should see some of the comments. I've been called the broke Kevin Samuels. I'm a fake ass. In what way does this show emulate anything Kevin Samuels did? I get on this motherfucker looking ratchet. I just barely shaved. I was looking at myself. I was like, damn, it probably is looking like a broke ass Kevin Samuels. But I shaved, right? Because you know my beard be patchy. Say don't buy the expensive cleaner at the smoke shop. That's what I'm asking. Like, I need to figure out what it is. Cause like I say, this bitch is like it's structurally unique. So it's kind of it's like hard to. It's like I can't just get like a pipe cleaner and clean that bitch. So I got to figure it out. But the reason why I say this is we've talked about this before. Right. And we've talked about the love I have for some black women. Right? Because when I say I love black women, I don't mean all of them. I don't even remotely mean most of them, right? I have conditions. See, I tried that unconditional love shit, right? And that shit don't do nothing but bite your ass. So now the love must come with conditions. Right. And the love must come with conditioner so you can wash her real fucking hair. You feel me? So the reason why I say this is the modern day black woman looks like the modern tranny. Right? The overly done makeup, the outrageous extensions, they don't look like themselves. If anything, you say, well, you just hating. They don't look like themselves. Like, this is what disgusts me about most black women these days, right? And it's one thing, you got your little dude. I'm not gonna hate. Like, I ain't gonna hate. You remember the '90s and '90s? You had the little. You can fuck with that. Maybe a little soda link. You can fuck with that. If you ever watch old Def Comedy Jams, right? Motherfuckers used to make fun of the women in the audience who wore weave. There's a horse somewhere shivering in the field somewhere, and blah, 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 some kind of random ass joke. Like, it was a joke. Like, you should have been ashamed of yourself for doing the things you're doing. But somewhere along the line, between the 90s and the 2000s, shit changed. It was the early 90s to the 2000s. By the 2000s, it started getting crazy. Now in the 2010s, 2020s, it's outrageous. Y'all putting weave in, little girls' hair. Like, y'all don't even give them a chance to grow their own shit. Y'all perming them up. And this is black women. Well, it's easy to do their hair. Well, why don't you learn how to do the fuck shit? Like anything that's worthwhile takes effort, right? And you talk about being the most emulated, duplicated, but then you go out, burn your shit off your head, So you can have hair like Hispanic, Indian, and white women, basically emulating every other culture but yourself, right? And I'm supposed to take you serious. Um, that's why I'm not listening to no woman cry about racism and pro-black shit with a head full of weave. I'm not gonna do it. Doesn't make any sense. The racism is on your fucking head, right? That's when the feminists start coming to power. Yeah, and we already know how that go. How that went with black women. Um, but again, like my good friend Miss Bell says, if it doesn't fly, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I may have said it that way. But I'm gonna try something. I'm throwing a Sprite here, see how it tastes. But and I don't say this to hate. I don't think this is hating. And as a man, if you've come to accept the modern black woman as what she is, look at your fathers, look at your the guys beforehand. And I know back in the 50s, you say, oh, they used to perm they shit, they used to, yeah, they did. Right? I'm gonna be honest. When black women were at their best, it was right before they start fucking up the most. Like when they put up that pro-black power fist. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about that fucking afro bitch with a big ass fucking. Break that bitch back. Don't even get me started. There's something about a natural woman that, again, it stirs the loins. It's actually pretty good. Um, but now, and it wouldn't be a bad thing. It honestly would not be a bad thing if every woman didn't do it. And that's why I say women, especially with us black folks, and it's not even black women, it's black people, period. We always talk about, oh, we the most creative, we got the most, no, we just copy other niggas, right? Like once one nigga does something, every nigga does what that one nigga do. We're not, that nigga's creative. We're not all creative, right? Because it would be cool if it was like maybe 15 to 20% of women wore this hair weavy style like it used to be, but most women, wearing that real shit, even if you're putting a hot comb on it, fucking it up, whatever else the fucking up shit you're doing to it. I got a apartment. I gotta get this. It's a thing I gotta get. And I keep saying I'm gonna get it, and then every day I just forget to do it. You're like, it's those fucking cube pillows. Y'all seen them bitches? 'Cause I'm like a side sleeper. Like I try to lay on my back and try to lay on my chest, but I'm a side sleeper. I got this fucking neck. And they're like laying like this all day, and then you wake up, your shit be fucked up. Like my shit be hurting. So I felt it a little bit. But anyway, it would be different if it was a minute amount. It would be different if you weren't indoctrinating these young girls into thinking that they don't look good unless they got somebody else's hair in their head. Um, and you can get offended by what I'm saying, but you cannot dispute the truth in what I'm saying. Right? You can say, oh, it's just a hairstyle. Okay, well, why does it have to be that hairstyle? Because that's what everybody else is doing, because you're a follower. And even with the natural stuff, it's becoming, because it's like a trend. Like, how is your own shit trendy? You know what I'm saying? George Washington Carver, the Prince of Peanuts. But that's my thing, and that's why I get so disgusted with it, because it's not only that, right? It's not only that. It's like I say, it's when you see each and every one of them, they got this fucking long ass wacky yacky. Yeah, you want to be Republican, grow your own shit. Like for people who claim to want to be so unique and so emulated, like I don't understand why you would go copy the majority of the masses, right? You got the shit that grows out of your head. It's a crown. That's how I look at it. As black, you got the hair that grows up. That's your crown, right? The only people whose hair grows in that fashion. And she talking about people with Jew froze, and then we're gonna have to talk about tunnels of the city of New York. So we're not gonna get in that conversation. We're the only people whose hair grows like that, right? So you would think that would be unique, but instead, black women are the first ones to either want to cut their shit off, uh, damage it by putting some type of chemical in it, by putting some type of heat to it, to do anything to look like everybody else. I thought you were unique. I thought you were a queen. What kind of queen takes off her crown? Right? So hear me out. So when y'all say I'm hating, it's never hate. It's always a purpose. It's always a reason, right? I think a person, a woman, regardless of race, background, whatever, the more natural, the more beautiful you are, because that's who you are. We've gotten to this society that loves fakery, right? So let's talk about it. What do transgenders do to look more feminine? They go get the BBLs. They go get the surgeries. They go get breast enhancements and things like that. Now they, for whatever reason, leave the Jack Johnson, but they do all the other things, right? Who else? Who's been doing that more than anybody as of late? Every time you hear a story about somebody dying on one of those MBL tables, and they're not the BBL. And like I say, black women don't even go. Most black women ain't getting BBL; they getting the MBLs, right? J Fro, the what is it? Hasidic hair. But like I said, who's getting the most of them, and who's doing it on a low budget can't afford. I just saw a video. Saw a video where a bitch stole $20,000 from her dude to go get a fucking BBL, right? And then she crying and begging and all this other shit, looking crazy. First and foremost, if a bitch ever stole $20,000 from me to go get a BBL, I'm gonna put that bitch on the track and make all my money back. It wouldn't be no ifs, ands, but one, bitch, you for the streets. So you finna hit the streets. You finna get my bread back with interest. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I'll say how to be saying a lot of crazy. I'm dead fucking serious about that shit. That's not a joke. A bitch stole $20,000 from me to go get her ass enhanced. Right? Especially if I'm already fucking with you, so I'm cool with how you look, right? So if you're going to go get your ass enhanced, that's two things. It's low self-esteem, and you out there trying to get attention from other motherfuckers. Right. Yeah. Oh, and on the post where it happened, I seen it on one of the posts. I said press charges on the bitch. Like, I'm all about pressing charges on hoes. Like, dog, bitches be pressing false charges and trying to fuck niggas over and up. Man, press charges on these bitches. Like, every chance the bitch put her hands on press charges. Bitch steal from me, press charge. Like, stop it. Oh, that ain't no real nigga. Man, fuck that, bro. How you gonna be a real nigga to a fake hoe? Y'all niggas out here trying to be real niggas to fake hoes. And think I'm gonna follow protocol? Y'all think I'm gonna fall in line with that dumb shit? Like, y'all think I'm at this point, the old rules don't apply. Like, this 2024, nigga. What is y'all on? What are you talking about? Like, what are you really saying? Well, like, I want y'all to give me a percentage. Right? And y'all say I get on this shit and I say this shit. I hate saying it, right? Because when you love, like, as a black man, you would love to have a plethora of available, nice looking, in their element black women, right? But most look crazy. How many broads would you say, bro? I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. How many women would you say, when I say natural, I mean all natural, no makeup, no weave, no augmentation, no enhancement, no Brazilian draws on, no push-up bra. And again, women are the biggest fucking liars in the fucking world, right? Bitch, if your push-up bra don't match your panties, we gonna have to talk. I need the matching bra and panty set. I like all that shit right. Now, who's doing that? How many women? Let's do two things. I want y'all to drop two percentages in the chat. What percentage of women overall do you think are completely natural? I'm not just talking about, let's keep it westernized women. Let's talk about women in America, right? Let's talk about women in America. What percentage do you genuinely believe are all natural? And then what percentage of black women in America do you believe are all natural? So all women all natural, and then black women all natural, right? Now, I want to know what y'all think. Genuine. I want genuine, honest opinions on these things. Because what I think when it comes to black women all natural, and I'll do this. I'll let you wear makeup. I'll let you have makeup, right? To an extent. Like, when you start putting on a full face, like when your face doesn't match your neck, when your neck is lighter than your cleavage, because of course I'm looking at the cleavage first. I'm a fucking man. If I look at them titties and I'm just start looking, I'm like, this bitch is this bitch 2 times. What is this bitch? A Palomino? What's the horses with the colors? Is that the Palominos with the I don't even know. I'm over here just saying words, using random horse phrases. This Palomino bitch. Bitch over here looking splotchy. You know what I'm saying? You fucking up for the people who really got the Villagos. Bitch neck be 32 shades brighter than fuck. Bro, And I hate you bitches. Let me tell you why I hate you bitches. Because I just hate bitches. And I love the ladies, right? So if you're a lady, you shouldn't take offense to this. I like them hoes. But I hate them bitches. Let me tell you why. Because you bitches get on these posts. You bitches be lying. This is why I hate you. This is why I hate you bitches. Because you bitches be lying, bro. This is why I hate you bitches. Because you bitches fucking lie so fucking much that you start believing your own fucking lie. And then you expect us to believe the shit. Like, that's why I say a lot of these black women is just transgenders with coochies, right? Because the transgender game is believe that I'm a woman. Now, they want you to play make-believe with them, right? But the BW game is believe that I'm beautiful, even though I put all this cake up and all this shit. Like, at this point, it's ridiculous, right? And so it's all a game. I hate you bitches because y'all will get on these posts, and I hate these posts where they'll show the broad, like the dude will go finding the fucking, oh my God. The shit I've seen today. That was kind of too slow, kind of racist. The shit I've seen today is just it. Professor Trill, what's the motherfucking deal? But it makes it so hard to, because yeah, there are good women out there, but the good women are like good cops, right? Because y'all don't say anything when the bad women act up and do shit and make a scene. Y'all just sit there, well, we're not all bad, and y'all just let the shit go on. But y'all let the motherfuckers represent for you instead of calling them out like, bitch, you're trash. Like instead of saying, hey, bitch, you trash, right? Just like with the cops, we're not all bad. Cops are just a couple of bad apples. But you don't ever say nothing when the bad apples spoil the bunch, right? It's crazy. But you bitches will get on these fucking posts where niggas say, like, don't trust these bitches on social media. And the bitches will be made up and they look like they all this. And they pose, and you see the bitches in real life, dog, and they look like goat meat, right? Not curry goat. You know what I'm saying? Like, not curry goat in the roti where it's all just raw, just still attached to the goat, the whole goat. And the goat is alive, but the goat ain't been, tended to. Just look nasty. Just look disgusting. And then like you get mad and you say, well, they're still beautiful. No, the fuck they're not. No, the fuck they're not. Because if they were beautiful, they wouldn't do all this stupid shit to their fucking face. Like, I don't understand how you try to promote the lowest self-esteemed motherfuckers in the world as powerful as person. No, they're not. No, the fuck they're not. Right? No, they're fucked. These are the weakest minded people in the game, right? And they need support. Instead of telling them you're strong, you're independent, you're smart, and you're beautiful, no, the fuck you're not. You're lost, you're conflicted, you're delusional, and you're stupid. And I can prove it. I can prove it. No, the thresh has opened up the prophecy, right? The thresh is I ain't even fired up yet. And I realized I have to get more outrageous. Like I thought about going back to neutral honcho. I thought about going back to neutral honcho and just open up the conversation. Just, like let's let everybody feel comfortable. But no, you cannot let stupid people feel comfortable because they get stupider. When you let a stupid person feel comfortable, they only get dumber. Because they settle in. They just nestle in like a cat trying to find a little warm, or like a puppy or something. When they small, they just trying to find that little warm spot on the cat to get on. That's what they nestle into their stupidity, right? And they hunker down because nobody tells them you're stupid, right? And because they have the ability, because there's always a sucker nigga out there to save them from their stupidity. So I hate that our women are so lost and delusional. You sit here again, the bitch be ugly, bitch, you look, she need to drink some water, she got liver spots and all that shit. I'm not knocking it, but take care of your health instead of trying to cover it up. And then the bitch come out made up with 2 different shades of skin, the fucking doing all the fake, look, I'm a fake white. You put all the stupid shit on there, putting glitter, all the dumb shit, getting your face beat. You need to be beaten. And then when that shit come out washed off, you're like, oh, this bitch is hideous. Then you're insecure. You're to blame because you're not buying into the delusion. Right? Because you're not buying into the bullshit. But again, think about it. Think about like the trannies like RuPaul and all of the things. I don't know if they're trannies or drag queens, whatever you call them. Voodoo, what's the motherfucking deal? What do they look like? What do they act like? Black women do the exact same thing transgender people do. So dude puts a wig on. Black bitch put a wig on. Look like a white woman. Gonna put a blonde wig on. Cover all the masculine features in your face. What was it? Who was it? Who was it? Oh, it might have been Ken. And shout out to Ken, wherever maybe ain't seen him in a while. I hope he's doing all right. It might have been Ken that said it, or somebody else in the thing talked about that contouring shit was designed to make it look like I guess you have more feminine features or something like that. But apparently that was started by like gay or transgender people, right? I don't know. I'm not sure who started it, but it came from that culture. Now, what's the biggest crave in women's? You just got to learn how to contour and put on all that other, all that this and this. Who copies that, right? Who copies that? Where do most women get their fashion tips from? Right? You get fashion advice from people who call you fish. That's smart. That's intelligent. You get the same fashion advice from the people who don't like you. How smart is that? Right? So anyway, I say all this because I've seen there's some beefing going on. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the article. But there's basically some beefing going on. Now, I just happened to stumble across it. I guess the black women and the trans women are beefing for whatever reason. And they're basically saying that the black women stole the style from the trannies, right? And I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Because, like, what happened? What happened? Like, when the internet became a thing, and then those dudes got on here and showed you how to look not so duty, right? And if the women looked at him like, damn, if that dude can make himself look like a woman, I could make myself look like a better woman. And y'all start doing what they were doing. And now you're so caught up into it. You can't even, like, I talk about women as a whole. Because I was talking about black women can't go out without the weave on their head. The fight is over. You snatch the wig off, you snatch the weave off, the fight is over. It's over. But now most women can't go out with a fucking face because they're disgusted. And then they wonder why they go home and they cry and they're depressed. I go out looking nothing like myself, and I can't find a real man that wants me. I don't understand. You're fucking stupid. That's all I understand. You're fucking stupid. You're a complete idiot, right? The more you buy it, shout out to Keep It Real Time, right? Exactly. There's money in the industry. And women are the easiest people to sell to. That's why all the frivolous buys or the frivolous purchases that get made mainly come from women. Think about it. Like, frivolous purchases for men might be, you could say some clothes, depending on that, maybe some shoes, some video games, something like that. But women spend the most on all these accessories. Like, instead of going to the gym, right, which is what, depending on, you go to Fitness Connection for like $10 a month, I think Planet Fitness, something like that. You go to a gym for relatively cheap, even if it's $40-50 a month, right? Get you a gym where it's not too crowded. And work on yourself and see real permanent transformation, right? And along with that permanent transformation comes confidence, ability, health, all of these things that improve your life. A bitch would rather dye her hair or put a wig on and paint her face with a bunch of shit to make herself look like something she's not. And why does she do that? Because she's not truly confident in how she appears. If you were, you wouldn't cover it up. If you were, I'm trying to tell you, man, get off that ice, bro. Ice is bad, but the worst ice is black ice. That old nigger ice. You can't see it at night. Sneak right up on you. Get you for everything you got. But I say the things jokingly, but I'm serious about it because it's a sickness. There's a sickness, especially in the black community. You have the black woman trying to get dress and behave like the gay man or the trans woman, whatever you want to call it. And then expecting, when you take on these masculine ass attributes, behaviors, and then expecting a man want to treat you like a traditional, look, we don't want to treat you, we're not going to treat you like grandma in the moo-moo. Now, grandma was, look, that moo-moo used to get it, look, That bitch got all the lingerie in the world, can't keep a man. That bitch got all the jewelry, accessory, purses, and the shit. You got more options and more. Imagine this. Let's figure this out, right? Help me understand. Women have more rights, more freedoms, more power than ever. Ever before. But complain about men more than ever. Men have lost a foothold in places where they once were extremely dominant. Right? Men have fallen back. Yet somehow men are worse than ever. Because women have more abilities. Back in the day, you didn't hear your grandma talking like that. I ain't gonna say they ain't used to fight. I ain't gonna say grandpa ain't have another family on the other side of town. But grandma wasn't talking like that. She loved him, held him down. Look, he came off, he broke off that check. He took his little, what he was gonna do, what he was gonna do with. He was gonna take his ass to work. He was gonna do, make it happen. Grandma held it down. You got 14 aunties and uncles. Shit. Every time that coochie healed up, grandpa was back in that thing. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't wearing fucking see-through drawers and heels and all this other shit. Like, we've overcomplicated the process. And the reason our process got overcomplicated is women's fault. It's completely women's fault. Right? I don't know. AB, what's the motherfucking deal? Now, I don't know who the inventor of lingerie was, right? And it could have been a man. It could have been some old Playboy. Like, niggas don't need lingerie. Bitch, get naked. What the fuck we need lingerie for you? As you try to accessorize them titties and shit. You know what I'm saying? As you trying to put the accessories on the coochie. Your little waist beads and shit. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But the shit coming off anyway. Like, what do I give her? Oh, you bitch, you waste. I mean, dance around this pole and show up. And bitch, get fucking naked. I'm trying to fuck. I need all this goddamn lingerie. Right? This problem that we have in society is spearheaded by women. Yet they turn around and put the blame on men for simply being men. There's no man that told you to put them ugly ass out. I've never seen one man. You've never seen one man, one straight man, ever tell a woman that she needs to put those eyelashes on. You've never seen a man tell a bitch that she looks better with the fake eyelashes. But yeah, who keeps doing it, right? And y'all keep saying, well, we're doing it. It's because that's what the men want. That's always it. And if it's always what the men want, well, then why can't you still? I thought women were independent, strong, and powerful, especially, black women. If you got to do all this stuff because that's what men want, then of course you understand why you're not attracting the partner that you want, right? Because you're not being your fucking self. You're not presenting yourself. You're not putting yourself on display. You're putting a fraudulent variation of yourself that's not real, right? And then when a motherfucker gets to see the real you, who's not confident, who's not secure, because you're only secure when you put your Mighty Morphin Power Ranger makeup tutorial on, right? You squeeze into, bro. Have you seen these bitches? Have you seen these fucking bitches? Where like these bitches will fucking, these bitches, still trying to talk about Bob shit. That bitch, that was a jump scare. Look, last jump scare that got me was like the Ring, nigga, or some shit. Like, these bitches here, bro, bitch would be a whole hungry hippo. And I'm not knocking the BBW. The den was built off BBWs, baby. Look, hey, ain't nobody scared of a big girl over here. But embrace your big. If you're going to be big, embrace it. Don't lie to me. Don't put the fucking weight greater on you. Put the little push-up titties, man. You know them fucking titties hit your kneecap. Let them hoes hang. Look, a real nigga ain't scared of no long titty. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of no long titty, no stretch marks. I'm a real nigga. Show me them battle scars. Show me them war wounds. It's a lot of niggas fucking a black. There's a lot of niggas fucking with a black bitch. They serious with like calling her the one. This baby right here. Y'all ain't never seen that bitch with a fucking wig off. Y'all ain't never seen that bitch without no weave in her head. Like the closest you've seen is her have a fucking bonnet on, right? Take that bonnet off, that bitch will stab you, nigga. That bitch will kill you, right? All I'm saying, bro, is all of this deception comes from women, right? And they do it and then blame it on men. Well, I did this and they do this because men, and then men ain't shit. The same men that you're trying to train end up not being shit. So who's the idiot? So who's the idiot? I did some shit to myself, my body, my person. For a person who don't even like me, don't want me, ain't even into the shit that I'm doing. But it's their fault because they didn't accept me because I made a bad decision and assumed that this is what they want. All bitches look the same. The majority of bitches look the same right now. Like, if you can put on a kit, you're not pretty. You put on a fucking kit, you go like all the shit, like y'all see, again, like I was saying, I'm talking about the makeup tutorial, where the bitches look crazy woman and they know they look complete, like, and they're proud of it. This is why all these bitches lie, bro. They're proud of being liars. Like, it sounds weird, but this is what I say. This is where we fucked up. Right? Because in the animal kingdom, you know, the male is generally the more flashy of the species, right? The female peacocks, they all ugly as shit. The peacock you love is the motherfucker that spreads it. That's the male peacock, right? Right? CD, I'm gonna disagree with you. White women do not do it as much. And if they do, it's different. And I'm not validating white women in any way, form, or fashion. Uh you see the ghetto white women doing more of this the ghetto variations, but you're not seeing a white woman go put weed be stuck exactly. You don't see a white woman go put a head full of a Marley weave in her shit, right? You don't see her go put a head full of nappy weave in her shit and be strutting around. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference when you're putting a different style texture. Like you're not seeing the white women. I don't know white men got perms and shit, but I think they perms make their shit like a little more curly. You're not seeing you're not seeing white women go in and put in a completely different grade, strain, variation of hair in their head and run around with it in mass. Right? Other than Rachel Dolezal. It's a rarity. I'm not saying white women don't wear extensions, but their extensions is the same texture, generally same color. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different thing, right? Because the white women, everything about other than the white men, they're not running around talking about, oh, we're getting oppressed, we're the most hated. You're the most unknown, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know them hoes wear extensions. Like, here's the difference between white women and black women. Black women wear weave, white women wear extensions. Exactly. Who knows exactly what it is? Extensions of their own hair. Not let me put this cap over my shit. Let me braid my shit down. Let me put this cap over it. Let me glue some fucking shit to my shit. Like, let me do a science project on my fucking head, right? Let me burn my shit up. Let me burn my child shit up since they're 4 or 5 years old, some even younger. And then you wonder why the comprehension and development problem, like you're putting chemicals, you put lye. Lye will burn through a Coke can. Lye is a chemical, right? And you think that this is okay. Bro, black women recently, I know there was a suit that they were doing against, I don't know if it was PCJ or whatever the shit, these fucking perm companies. It's causing brain cancer and it's doing like, no shit, bitch. You're burning your fucking scalp. You're burning your fucking hair to take the texture out of it, to make it lay flat. And you're telling me that those chemicals aren't seeping into your scalp. You see the chemical burns all the time. You heard a bunch of bitches who never got a perm. Damn, every bitch never got a perm that got a chemical burn. And they still do it. Exactly. Right? And so that's my thing. Shout out to Voodoo. That's my whole deal is, bro, it's just like, there's a psychology to the problem. Because think about it. A bitch you know there's a weave wearing bitch will not leave the house without no weave in her head. She'll act like she fucking sick and down bad. I've never seen white women. I've never seen white women. I done froze my shit up. I done fucking dropped a little deal. I've never seen white women. Let me see if I can fix this. I probably fried it. I've never seen a group of white women jump in a trash can for extensions. I've never seen, and I can go find the old video. It's on World Star Steel probably. When it was a store, it was closing down or it burnt down something, and they threw all the weave in the trash. When I say dozens and dozens, this video was when I really started looking at black women differently. And this was years ago. This was around the Mike Brown shit, around the Sandra Bland shit, probably before that, maybe around there, maybe a little more. Bro, this is when I started realizing that black women had a sickness, right? This is when they had a disease of the mind. It's a mental illness. And it's funny because black women do more gaslighting than anybody, right? And white women want to be just like us, but in reality, black women copy white women more than vice versa, right? You're gonna get mad about this, but the white women have the same bodies that black women have, right? They're just as stacked, they're just as available. It was just shamed out of their culture, right? Back in the gap, white man liked him a little old pancake butt. You know what I mean? You want a little old skinny petite thing. That's what he was into. Right? That's what he wanted. That's what he was cool. So the white women tried to accommodate by being that. Now that they found out, out of the mainstream that most men like a little flesh, what they started doing, they started letting that shit hang. They started letting that shit go. And we're starting to look around like, damn, the white bitches, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Yeah, the 80s, the cocaine, the powder, they was slim. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe. Come on, the one of all, right? The idolization of most low key hoes and high key hoes, Marilyn Monroe. Thick white bitch. Even by today's standard, she'd get the business. Marilyn Monroe have OnlyFans today. It'd be the number one seller. Mr. President, sign up for my OnlyFans. Yeah. Oh, that shit. Look, I ain't with the OnlyFans shit, but look, Marilyn Monroe had the OnlyFans. Look, I might break off that $6.99 a month. I'm fucking lying, but it sounds good. Let's get a little refill on that thrace. But I say all this to say, and I know I didn't realize I've been talking so long. Quarantine, what's the motherfucking deal? Hey, I believe it. I believe it. Shit, the essays out is look, there's some Mexican women out here, or Hispanic women out here as a whole. Shit. You're right. Keep it right. And it's that belief, it's that ideology that, and again, I don't say all this stuff to bash. This is not even bashing black women. This is just a realization from a real man's perspective, right? Because you got a lot of niggas that just want to fuck you. And they'll tell you anything. And if you look like a sex doll, cool, I'll fuck you. But you got to look at a nigga who wants you to wear weave, right? Look at a man that wants you to wear weave instead of your real hair and question why. And most women don't. Doesn't like you for you. Doesn't like the you that you are. He wants you to be a little bit of something else. And he's encouraging the continuation of your mental illness, right? If he's telling you, bitch, you gotta get some 45-inch yak, you need to look like Black Rapunzel. Instead of going buying your bundles and shit. And you gotta question that. You gotta be like, why is that? Why is what comes out of the person that I am not good enough? The nigga really don't want you. You just want that fake ass aesthetic. And again, these bitches all look the same. It's a black bitch starter kit. 4 bundles. Some what's it the Fenty makeup or something. You cover your shit up in a bunch of bullshit. I need to make sure my shit dripping. I ain't tripping. What else was it? You gotta have the fucking nails. And again, everybody, This is why bitches are copycats, right? This is why bitches are copy. Like one bitch get the fucking loan, everybody got the loan. They're like, this is how you know bitches don't have useful jobs in society. This is how you know society would thrive without women, right? I'm burning it down. Fuck it. Fuck it. Look, I'm trying to fix the world. We got to fix these problems. The nails, and I'm not an anti-nail person. Get your nails done; they can look good. Match the nails with the toes. I like all that shit. That shit cool. But then when you start wearing claws and you got these extended, and then you got the bitches with the clickety clack. Like, if I see a bitch with accessories on her, like, bitch, you're useless and you hate yourself. Like, the more accessories you have in your Crocs, I question you. Like, people will do shit to fix up everything around them and on them, but not fix themselves up. That's how lost. But bitches out here going and buying the fucking. No, this is the dumbest shit I've seen. Like, whenever you ever seen Megan Thee Stallion workout shit, and y'all might have. I don't know because I've never seen. How is she the fucking face of fitness? How the fuck you don't get a real athlete bitch to go be the fucking face of fitness? You got this like this is black like nigga. This is like if I don't know. I don't know, some random rapper, right? It's like if Finesse 2 Times, nigga, start talking about gym memberships and shit. Nigga ain't never seen you work out. Like, why would I listen to you about health advice? Right? And again, that's not even a good example because we talking about a bitch that'll build a bitch. And this is what women do. And this is why I say like women are so susceptible, so easily misled. And they're gonna buy the shit out there, they don't think. Right? Oh, you talking about the white girl race, the running white man. Look, my 40 time up, baby. We need some We're gonna have both sides. I'm gonna open up the line for a second. We ain't gonna have a long line. We go in at the regular time. I gotta get some kind of sleeps. So let me open up the line. If you disagree, if y'all wanna counteract that thought, we can do that. Because I could keep going. I could definitely keep going. But the whole concept, the whole talk was that black women are just transgender women with coochies. Tell me the difference. Like, what is the difference? They both get the BBLs, they both get the surgery, they both get the breast augmentation enhancement shit, or fucking put on some fake shit. They both put on a bunch of fucking makeup. They both put weave in their head. And then realized the reason why I came to this concept, and this is actually something I've talked about for years ago. I forgot where I heard it. It might have been on a Tommy show long time ago, right? Because I used to listen to Tommy before he kind of got into it with that, when he got in that accident with that black chick, he started acting like a black bitch himself. And I say all that saying that the man is still not wrong about the shit he says. It's just his character is it's just some of the shit he does. I'm not a fan of it. But it's not that he's wrong. Anytime I've ever seen the man speak on shit, he's absolutely right. But I think somebody made a comment there. He said it. But who do trans women or trans men? I'm hoping to say it's women. I guess the men who transition to women, whatever. Well, who do they emulate the most? When they doing these drag shows and shit, who are they emulating? They're not going out and acting like white women. They're going out and emulating the whole black singers and actors. And they're performing and they're doing all this shit. Or they're acting like black women. Think about it. How easy is it? You can go to the store. Like, a bitch goes to the store to become a bitch. Most black women don't come out the house unless they go to the store and get their Build-A-Bitch kit. Right? No, we ain't talking about no damn Shikari. Shikari is not attractive, but yeah, I agree. Shikari is the prime definition of exactly what I'm talking about. The nails, the fucking shit. Like, hey, bitch, why don't you take the weave off? Like, why don't you do the things that would make you a little bit faster? Like, this shit ain't getting dragged in the wind. Like, this ain't slowing you down. This extra shit, these nails. Like, is it different? Significance? Probably not. But it might save, zero point 0.2 off your time, 0.1 off your time. You know, it's the Signaling Laughlin. That's her. Yeah, that's the one. But all I'm saying is like, bro, think about it. Your average black woman, if she don't have a weave in her head, if she don't have fake eyelashes on her face, if she don't have her face covered in makeup, to the point where it's indistinguishable who she really is, all these bitches want to paint on the same face. And then holler about why do we always assume they're the same? Because y'all do the exact same shit. They'll say the exact same things. And then, somebody's gonna come watch this with, what about your mama? I don't wear makeup like that. Well, mom, I ain't never seen my mother with no weave in her fucking head. That's why I say the shit I said. Like, in my family, on my mother's side, and I'm not gonna say on my dad's side, they got probably some other stuff going on. I really haven't kept up with them, so I don't know, but I would definitely assume. But on my mother's side, there's only one woman on that side of the family. None of her sisters. And we're talking about children going down the lineage. One. One. And I'm talking about even in the much younger generation now. Only one that I've seen ever wear weave in their head. And on this side of the family, she's the largest and she's the darkest. And I'm not saying this to be insulting, but I do believe that these are factors that play into it. I've never seen her mother wear weave. Again, I've never seen any of my mother or any of my aunts wear weave. Um, None of it. She's the only one. But again, uh, compared to the rest of the family on that side, she's significantly larger, and she's significantly darker. So I wonder if that factor plays into it, right? And again, it's not to hate. This ain't even the bash. It's just this is what makes me start thinking the things that I think, and then I start seeing trends. I start comparing things, right? And there are things that fall in line. There are things that correlate. But the real beauty is that self confidence, not needing to fall in line with society's beliefs. See, that's the problem with everybody. They want to be loved by everybody. I don't give a fuck about being loved by everybody. I'd rather have a few people fuck with me, but I know that shit is super real because they fuck with me for who I am, than have millions and millions of people fucking with you because you're putting on a role. A lot of these bitches is fake, and they would rather the fake attention. They wonder why they get fucked and ducked. You know, they wonder why. This bitch, you fake. You look crazy, right? I'd rather, and it sounds off the wall or whatever. I mean, like I said, I'll take a natural woman with all of her flaws, all of her whatever imperfections, before I want to date a bitch who can't leave the house without a face full of fucking makeup, and she could have a body right. Like I wouldn't go out in public with a bitch with a BBL. I would not be seen in public with a bitch with a BBL. Not in no serious way. Like if we just haven't been the same place, like I'm ready to meet. Hey, how you doing? I'm Hunter. Nice to meet you. But I would not take a bitch out in public with a BBL. I wouldn't even tell you I fucked a bitch with a BBL. That's how disgusting. Like I probably wouldn't do it, but I'm a nigga nonetheless. But I wouldn't be proud of it. I wouldn't be proud. I'd have the post nut clarity afterwards. I'd be like, "Ugh, what have I done? What have I done? Shame on me." Right? Because the thing ain't nothing like real ass. Ain't nothing like real. Ain't nothing like real. Right? Again, it ain't nothing like the real. And it's just like, again, I'm not even knocking surgery. I'm not knocking like, because again, there's cases where this shit is really, really needed, right? And it serves a purpose, health purposes, whatever. But I need, and again, I wouldn't complain if it was just a fraction, right? If it was just a little bit of people doing it. But now, but now it's a trendy thing. Like when bitches is stealing money from niggas to go get a BBL. Like, bitch, how low of self esteem do you have to go out committing crimes for ass? Like, and then that's the thing. Like, you're committing a crime. Oh my god! Like, bitch, go to the gym for 6 weeks and do some squats. Like the Latinas got it figured out. They go into the packs and punching and bunching. You know what I'm saying? They go in the gym and they get it figured out. Okay, today We're gonna do the gluteus. Yeah, see. They're gonna get in there. They're gonna get it figured out. All right. And they're gonna have some carne asada afterwards. But I told you I used to see bitches in the gym and the black women in there arguing with their trainers about what they're not gonna do. And then what them same bras gonna do, and they're gonna turn around and tell you, I had a trainer, it didn't work. Like bitches will never tell you what they didn't do. Or how they fucked it up. It'll just, it didn't work. They didn't follow the plan to the T or none of that shit. It just didn't work. Right? So I don't it's almost funny. Spicy Peachy's like, yeah, it was almost some humor there. He almost had a sniggle, but he didn't. I don't know if those were misspellings or if that was a joke. but think about it. I could agree with it though. Like, women nowadays, they complain about all men being DL and all that other shit, but bitch, you dress like a transgender. You carry yourself like a. Most black women these days, especially the ones you see pushed out to the forefront, the ones you watch on these reality shows, the women that you watch on these reality shows that other black women emulate because whatever women are doing on TV and getting attention, other black women pursue that and pursue that. Yeah, it didn't quite land like I was hoping. I was like, he was like, I was like, delete it and try it again. Come on, try it again. But think about it, bro. Like they it's Superman. They act like transgender men, right? They act like, and a lot of them act like the transgender men once they like the testosterone part kicked in, because they be like, sorry nigga, what the fuck, I'll beat you up. When they snap back into men, when they realize like, what does it take to put that switch on permanently, right? What does it take to put that switch on permanently? All right, so here it is. Let me open up the line so we can say we got a little bit of time. We're rocking till 11. I got to get some sleep. But we gonna get it in. So give me just a second. The deadline is different. Oh man. Just so reminders of just saying, look, I ain't drunk enough. I ain't gonna say I'm holding back, but I definitely ain't drunk enough. I could I still ain't, man, look, I ain't hit the glass, I ain't hit the none of that. Let's do that. Let's do it like this. All right, let me put the thing in. I'll be forgetting the screens. I hope that's the right number. It is, because I ain't used this in a minute. 346-484-3336. You want to call the Den line. I gotta fix the really confused autistic people. I was big kids when he said frogs. He might have been fucking right about that. Yeah, there might be some new lingo, the curvets. Those curvets are acting up again. Maybe the black women and studs, what's the difference? Man, look. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on the stuttering. Cause that, of all of the alphabet community, the studs are the by far most confusing. Everything else, I get it. I get it. But for whatever reason, bro, that and then there's this look, and I had somebody try to explain to me. Like I had somebody try to like really explain it to me. And I genuinely tried to understand and and I genuinely try to understand, and they try to break it down of all these subsections within the alphabet. I don't look, bro. I don't wish negativity on anybody. I don't even care that you're doing what you're doing. It's just, why do we promote this shit? Why do we feel necessary to promote this when it's not beneficial for the majority of society? We have people, mothers, if you will. You have mothers out there encouraging their kids to join this community because they're, a kid ain't no athlete, but he'll get a lot of attention if he's the next Lil Nas X. What's the motherfucking deal? We got calling in to the den this evening. J Mel, what's the motherfucker? What's on your mind, Mr. Mel? How you doing this evening, sir?
I wasn't gonna bash tonight.
A bash-free night? No way.
It's time to dash and bash. Cause some ignorant black bitch got me delivering a goddamn daiquiri to her in a fucking Arctic blast.
And it makes sense. That's all right. That's right. That's right. It makes sense because you know what? And I've said this before. Y'all get mad at me. Whatever. Black women can't do nothing without being drunk. They can't survive the Arctic blast without being drunk. Bitch, go get you a box of wine, some Carlos Rossi, top of the line wine, Carlos Rossi. Shout out to E40. Because I think about it, think about it. What's the shit called? Painting and sipping. You know what I'm saying? Painting with a twist. Yeah, they do that. But they got some other shit, painting and like again, we talk about over sexualized. Like black people got this thing. It's called. I want to say it's not paint. It's like paint. It's just like paint and sip, where they go and they're basically male strippers dancing around while the bitch is supposed to be painting.
Oh, that's a new one. I ain't heard about that one.
Oh yeah, they've been rocking with this one for a year. Not for a year, but for a while. I want to say I heard about this pre-COVID, and so that's what I'm saying. Like why is it always got to be over alcoholized and over sexualized? Always, right? And you know what's going down with all that. The pictures ain't good, and they playing with the wood. So bitches ain't painting no picture. Ain't no Picasso's coming out there shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just again an excuse. You know what I mean? They to behave. The drunk bowling, everything, drunk carry, everything got to be something overly emphasizing the alcohol. Like I believe that most black women do have an alcohol problem. Right. I believe like most people have an alcohol problem. This is me. I'm saying this while I'm drinking alcohol. But I do believe that black women as a whole, and I believe there's a subsect of problems and things that lead into that. But yeah, but my bad, Mr. J. Bell. How are you feeling about tonight's topic? Black women or just trans women with coochies?
That's nuts, bro.
It's just nuts. Oh man,
you might be onto something though. Well, maybe we should say transgenders are just black women with penises. How about we say that?
Oh, I think that works as well. You know, but why do you think there is such a correlation between those two communities, especially when it comes to style and appearance?
Well, it ain't just the style. It's the mannerisms, like being loud and being over exaggerated with everything they do, and there's one common denominator, Hunter. Trauma.
Oh, it's true.
That's what it boils down to. They all been touched by somebody, or the weird uncle, or whoever, a friend of the family, or whatever. They all been fondled with, and they traumatized, and they've been raised by a single black mother to be sassy and shit. So that's why because they share the upbringing, they share the same trauma.
And I agree with that, and I think there's a lot of. I think also though, especially in the black community, something we don't want to talk about as a whole. Single mother households, especially, overly sexualize the kids because they let them listen to the nonsense. They let them engage in the nonsense, and they think it's cute. Like we talked about the video with the little girl with the hands on your knees. I didn't even know the real lyrics to the song. I'm just like, that's terrible to say. And then when I found out the real, I'm like, wow. And you're recording this, and you're going to make this viral for the internet. So when I went back and looked at that and found the woman who tweeted that made it viral. You want to know something? This bitch got OnlyFans.
Of course she does.
And so, yeah. So here we go again. All right. So overly messed up behavior is getting purported by the women in our community. And this is why I say, fellas, you got to be careful where you stick your wee-wee, right? Because she looks like a normal woman outside, but inside she's an insidious, evil individual looking to undermine and take you down for everything you got.
A succubus.
Yeah. So, we talk about trauma. We talk about this. Like, is there a way to make black women again?
Well, first we got to make black men again.
I
You
agree.
know,
That's
it
true.
starts. It starts from the top down. So it's like we have to reestablish ourselves as black men and reestablish our leadership roles in the black community and in the black household and in society as a whole, and make these heathens understand that we no longer gonna stand for this bullshit.
See, and I agree. So I feel like that would work, but I feel like the only way it's going to work is we're going to have to drop some bodies. Because it's always going to be, like you said, men have to take their role in that leadership again. But there's
Well,
always going to be this guy that's not, and them bitches gonna fuck with the nigga who's gonna break me. Even though bitches don't fuck with a nigga because again, most of these women at some point in time are basically prostitutes, right? They won't say
yeah.
that they fucked Luther to get the rent paid this month. They don't look at it like that. I just had to do what I had to do. You sold some pussy.
Well,
That's what you had to do.
to that
But
point, bro. So like, remember I told you I was at the plasma donation the other day, right?
yeah,
And they make you do this whole like questionnaire before you donate. And one of the questions is, have you had sex for money in however many days or whatever? And I looked around this room and I said, all these bitches in here lied on this questionnaire.
every last one of them. I need $40.
So, but you are right. You know, there's always gonna be sucking niggas that's gonna do whatever they gotta do to get the pussy, and it's unfortunate. But the ones that's not the real stand up niggas like us and the rest that's out there, the few that's out there, we just gotta start moving accordingly. And if y'all don't want to get right, then move along. And we just gotta stop entertaining the foolishness and just set ourselves apart. Like they gonna weed themselves out with the bullshit that they doing. You know, natural selection, man. Natural selection take its course. You there, Honcho? Well, I'm not sure what happened.
My bad, I'm over here muted like a motherfucker going off. Y'all know how we look. Players fuck up. Like, I ain't want y'all hearing me crunching out my chips. But I was saying, like,
I'm like, what the fuck going
yeah,
on?
I'm over here snacking on chips and shit. I was saying some movements like the Passport Bros and SYSBM, Save Yourself Black Man. Do you feel like movements like this are beneficial to the black community, or are they just putting band-aids over bullet holes?
No, it's beneficial to black men. It might not be beneficial to the whole community, but at this point, fuck the community. It's not even a community. A community is a group of like-minded people moving together towards the same goal. That's what a community is. So what black community is there? That's why they took the neighbor out the neighborhood. It's just the hood.
Wow, that's good. And there you go. There you go. Ain't no neighbors, just ain't no Mr. Rogers in this bitch, right?
Yeah, I'm Joshua X tonight.
You went from Jay Hardaway Jr. to Joshua X. Well, man, look, and I feel you, and I agree with you. It's a crazy situation, but it's going to take men standing up on their 10 and saying, "This is what we're going to accept. This is what we're not going to accept." And ultimately, men do have the power, right? Men do have the power because women are going to go where the attention is.
That's why they get so mad at with the Passport Bros movement, because they see that they recognize, oh, these niggas taking their power back.
Yeah, like, fuck
That's
it.
why they get upset.
Yeah, fuck it. If I'm gonna be forced to trick off on a bitch, we're gonna get a bitch that's gonna act right.
Nothing make an ancient bitch more mad than a nigga recognizing the power he has. So,
This is fact.
fellas, when you're dealing with an ignorant hoe, the more mad she is, just smile, because you're doing something right, brother. You're doing something right.
Bro, well, if a woman, like you said, an ain't shit bitch hates anything, like you said, more than anything, especially a bitch that is limited, she hates a nigga with options. Like a man that has choices in how he moves or dictates how he moves, what he will and won't accept, willing to check it, honestly, like as a man, we take L's. There's a lot of subtle L's and things that you just kind of deal with. But as a man, you have to be willing to take the big L, right? And when I'm not saying there's a loss to you, but lose a bitch, lose her problem, like all that shit, because ultimately it's a better bitch out there. If you're dealing with a broad, she's causing you problems, she's causing you issues. But we as men, we're not the ones that break up. We're not the ones that want to leave. We try to fix things and resolve matters, and we deal with these broads and their stupid ass issues. But in reality, as a man, if you want to leverage your full power, set a standard, stick to that standard. It may be difficult. It may be painful for you, but you have to be willing to take the L. If you're willing to take the L and lose a bitch, you'll bounce back with 2. You'll bounce back with 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you have to be willing to turn down that pussy. You're going to get better pussy. It's always going to be better. Like, if you're in a toxic relationship and you're like, man, I'm dealing with you, man, lose that bitch. Like, bro. If y'all don't know, you're not seeing the single shows and all that shit, it's all women. Y'all go to a speed dating, right? Go to speed dating, and go to like one of these. Go to a local event in your community. I guarantee you, it's more women at the speed dating thing than men are. Right.
I'm gonna say this last thing because I gotta go deliver this bald-headed black bitch her fucking daiquiri. Fellas, don't negotiate with terrorists.
No, that's it right there. I got. I'm gonna need you to perceive. I don't know if it might be a leave at the door or not. She's gonna be at the door to pick it up. Not they ain't gonna leave no alcohol.
Well, no, it's alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta do the shit. But
well, fuck it. I got time. Fuck this bitch.
I'm just curious. Like, all right, so there's obviously a black woman that he's delivering to. What's the wager, chat, that this woman has weave in her head when Josh delivers this alcohol? Right? I'm gonna be honest, spicy peach sounds like a terrible margarita flavor, but it's a very interesting name.
All I can say is if it was an option if it was a prop on Prize Picks, I'd bet the over.
Oh man, I wish there were. Like, I wish they had like TV show prop bets. And I would stick strictly into the black women's category. I'd win all. I'd never lose. It's so predictable right at this point. Oh no, not Fleece Johnson. All right, that's the best. So definitely got to keep us updated on that one and let us know.
Yeah, I'll be back in the chat to let y'all know as soon as I'm done.
That's a bet. Well, I appreciate it, J Mel. Shout out to Joshua X calling in and dropping some gems with us this evening. Trill say bonnet no weave. Oh, it is late. She at home. Yeah, she don't want to fuck a weave. You might be right, Trill.
What do you say?
He says it's gonna be a bonnet no weave.
Oh Lord.
All right.
All that, like I said, I'll inform y'all in the chat.
That's a bet. Shout out to John. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're trying to take us one more. TD, I know you said you wanted to disagree, TD. I'll say the line, but you can be the last caller that we can discuss your thoughts and why you feel like it may not be the same. If you want to empower, what's the motherfucking deal? Oh, that's funny. Spicy pizza's actually pretty funny. Ruby Johnson, how are you doing this evening? What's the motherfucking deal, man? We got called into the den line this evening.
Man, why you got to put a nigga on Front Street like that?
It ain't about putting you on Front Street. You said you just wanted to, provide a different perspective. So I'm curious about your thoughts and your insight on this particular topic. So, do you disagree with the concept that black women are just trans women with coochies?
I don't disagree with you, but I feel like, I feel like they not the only ones though, you feel me? Like I also feel like, I mean they do too damn much, you know what I'm saying? Like they wanna wear all these tight ass clothes and shit like that, which is no problem, trust me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sucker for a fat ass.
Yeah.
But I mean, man, like, yeah, I mean, they do too much sometimes. My nigga, I ain't even gonna front, bro. I ain't even gonna front that shit. You got the ones that like to shake their ass all the time, like when you get on their Instagram and all that shit, that wonder why a nigga wanna just fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, I mean, I can speak on this shit because all I deal with is black women. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they need to get their shit together. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like, you got some goofy ass niggas out here still that's validating this shit. Ain't making it no better because a nigga ain't never had a bitch. But shit, let alone a bad bitch before in they bed. You know what I'm saying? So they, I mean, I just feel like they seek a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? When they get it, they don't know how to handle this shit.
So, you say you primarily deal with black women. That's your forte. Would you say over your course of since you first started getting active to now, would you say black women's style or personalities as a whole have changed?
Hell yeah. Well, you know what? I ain't even gonna say change, my nigga, because I believe that seed been planted. It's just that the times that we living in made it okay for them to lash out like that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I mean, they been wearing weave and shit, like, and makeup. It's just that, as the time we moved on, this shit done got out of hand. You feel what I'm saying?
So, do you feel like a man is wrong if he'll fuck a chick with the weave and the makeup and all that shit on, but he don't want to fuck with her in a serious way because he knows that all that is basically surface level shit?
I mean, it's all about how you present yourself. If you come off as a lady, with your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Cause think about it, all right? Think about this, right? It's a difference between, a female that got her shit together, that carry herself like a lady. She ain't doing all this old gyrating and shit, which is cool sometimes. I ain't got no problem with it, but if that's all the fuck you want to do, like go out and party, and that's like where they really come from, like these party bitches or whatever. I mean, that's where I'm getting from it, you know. She got her shit together, you ain't finna just, even if she look good, you ain't finna just like look at her and be like, yeah, I wanna fuck. Any logical nigga, you know what I'm saying? Cause you do got some bitch ass niggas out here. But shit, if that's all she wanna do, these Megan Thee Stallions and shit, like niggas just wanna fuck that. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas ain't finna like be handcuffing that, bro. Not no real nigga anyways, you feel me? So yeah, that's where I'm at with it, bro.
I can respect that shit. You even seen Megan Thee Stallion getting her ass passed around. Shit. Ain't nobody taking that shit
That
for real.
bitch getting tossed up.
Yeah. But these are the and I guess women are trying to justify it, right? Because now there's a phrase I hate to hear from women, right? Exactly. When the boss bitches get ran through and they call them pop. That's basically what I was about to say. But there's this concept from women, right? And they just that I hate to hear. I hate to hear a woman, especially if you from the city, y'all already know the lingo, right? And when a nigga say, man, I be pulling hoes, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, all right, that's it is what it is. I hate when a bitch say I be pulling niggas. Bitch, you can't pull, like women can't pull. Like you don't pull, you're not the aggressor, you're not the pursuer. Just because you go out looking good, you're not pulling. The nigga still has to approach you. You're not going. So when you're doing the effort of obtaining the information to contact or to initiate a conversation, or whatever, you're the one doing the pulling. You know what I'm saying? I heard you say she was half messy, so it was her. But you the one doing. I hate when I hear brother. I be pulling niggas. No, bitch, you just got a pussy. The pussy is an automatic. But nigga want the pussy. Nigga ain't really caring about halfway too much with the attachment to that motherfucker. But that shit frustrates me. But yeah, nowadays bitches get fucked on. and they get fucked and ducked, and they'll try to call it empowerment or they try to call it, whatever, instead of acknowledging what it really is. You wanted a nigga that really wasn't fucking with you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, that modern day has taught women that, that they're just as valuable giving up the pussy. They're just as valuable doing all this shit, letting any and every man have it. Then you still expect a man to want to come down and, from the sky, you want the skies to part, and this man's gonna come down and fall into your life. Women go, a bitch will hit the club, shake her ass all night long, get drunk, barely make it to church morning, and beg Jesus to bring her a man. Who was it that said it? Who was it that said it? Bitches don't go to church for Jesus. They go to church to get a man, right? And they don't care about what's really going on in the Bible. They don't care about none of that stuff. They're just at church to present themselves, hoping some nigga will think that she's a good bitch because she go to church and to be able to get on with his program. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a wild world. But
Hold on, man. What we was talking about the other day, bro? What, like, a lot of them follow trends, my nigga. Like, a lot of bitches follow trends, so that's why you seeing a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just goes back to me saying, like when they wear these leggings and all that shit, like, they wear that, especially the ones with the body, they want that attention. You feel me? They want that validation from niggas that they don't want. You feel me? Cause like sometimes a bitch can like get bopped up knowing like knowing she one of them females, meaning she bad, like just to turn a nigga down as soon as you go try to chop it up with her. She just want the compliment, you feel me?
yeah.
I ignore they ass though. I ain't gonna lie though. Like especially when I see one that everybody trying to holler at, nah, I ignore they motherfucking ass. I walk right past them as if I don't see them, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I say though, bro, a lot of them follow trends. Now they ain't got they don't have their own mind, bro. And like bitches seek validation from other women too, though.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's what I think they're doing more now than anything. Like, think about it. The Birkin bags and all that shit ain't for niggas. That's to just shit on another bitch. Like, I got this. Nigga bought me a $30,000 purse. I ain't got no money to put in it, but a nigga bought it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like all of this type of shit is again, like at this point, women don't do the shit they do for men, but yet they blame the fallout from the shit they do on men, but they don't do the shit they do for men. You know what I'm saying?
No, hell no, cause shit, I'm the type shit, bitch. You gotta bring more than just your motherfucking pussy.
Yeah,
that shit gonna get played out after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but like I say, bro, we still got a lot of duck ass niggas out here that still don't get it. So that's why this shit gonna keep, like, it's gonna continue, my nigga. I don't see that shit stopping at all. A lot of this shit ain't gonna stop. With that, in particular, hell nah. Hell nah. Like, you got bitches like Glorilla and all, they ain't making that shit no better, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Her fucking pants unzipped because her fucking coochie too fat. Bitch, you dumb.
Yeah, but yeah, these hoes need some type of validation. I guess that's the word for the night. Validation. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, for real, because they need it, my nigga. They need it. Like, don't know female that got her shit together need all that, you know? I mean, women love compliments, don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, well, yeah, you look good. But shit, what else? You know what I'm saying? What else? Because shit, I be damn, I can't, don't get me wrong, bro. I do have a certain preference. I like to date pretty ass women. But shit, you can't have all that without the brains neither. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bitch, if you can't do nothing else but be fine, nah, that's a no-go for me.
You only good to get the wee wet. You got a jet. Like, that's the thing with me. But most of these broads are dumb. Most of these broads are only informed about female shit. And then, yeah, they look good, but the motherfuckers' personality sucks. They're not interesting. They dumb as shit. And so then they get mad when a nigga don't want to stick around. It's like, yeah, I done got the pussy, 2 or 3 times. I done got everything I'm going to get out of this shit. You know, it ain't going to be nothing else too spectacular. You might do a little something different, put something different on, but shit. At this point, I done figured out everything I want to figure out. And I don't want the rest of the problems that come with it, you know. But then all of a sudden, the nigga ain't shit. Now, bitch, you just undeveloped. You're lacking mentally. You have no skills for progression. You're just not interested. Again, you a fuck toy. You made yourself a sex doll. You got treated like one. Throw your ass back in the closet and move on.
Yeah, nigga, that like them BBLs and shit, that shit done got out of hand, my nigga.
It's crazy.
That shit, man.
Look, this may sound fucked up, right? This may sound super fucked up. I think I said this on stream the other day. I might have told somebody this the other day. I can't remember. I do not get sad. Now, actually, kind of slightly, this may be real fucked up, man, but I kind of slightly enjoy when I hear stories about these bitches dying on the table for the BBLs, right? It sounds fucked up. But I'm hoping that the next bitch see that shit and be like, damn, no, I don't need to do this stupid shit. Right? I don't need to. They don't see the leaky asses. They don't see you got to get the shit fixed. You shit go get fucked up after time. Shit be like, I especially hate the little bitches with the skinny legs and get the biggest shit you can get. That should be worse than the bitches who get the big titties and don't got enough skin, so it'd be like that little valley in between the two. So it's like a ball here and a ball there, and it's just like a lot of tight skin. Like, come on, go down a size. Or make the shit look regular. But but anytime these bitches fall out on the table, like I kind of laugh at the story. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of fucking laugh at it. I feel bad for the ones who got kids because I know there's one out there. Like I want to say she was from Houston, went to go to Mexico, got the Mexican butt lift, and died on the BBL tape trying to get the 360. Gonna get go to the fucking gym. You're not gonna die in the gym. Bitches would rather risk their lives for some surgery in a sketchy ass, unsanitary ass place for some hopes of future attention. If the shit does go right, I mean, if you make it through the surgery alive, more than likely the shit gonna be lopsided and fucked up. Look, seen the bitch.
Nigga, they want them likes, nigga. Yeah. They want them likes and shit all on Instagram and Facebook and shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
likes in heaven.
Like how the fuck? Huh?
They'll be getting them likes in heaven. R.I.P. to whoever fucking shit. That's the likes.
Yeah, man. They do that shit for them likes, my nigga. Like for real. And that shit is crazy, my nigga. Like, you got bitches that'll go to the gym, like just to work, like record themselves working out, you know what I'm saying, just to get a few clicks, my nigga. Man, bro, I bullshit you not, because I was up in there the other day, right? Shit, and I saw this one bitch or whatever, like, she was recording herself. This bitch did, like, by like two crunches or whatever, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. While she was recording her motherfucking self, I say, oh man, this hoe ain't trying to get right. The bitch was looking good though, but that ain't the point. The point is, man, these hoes is doing that shit for them likes, my nigga. And like shit, she wouldn't like you could tell the bitch wasn't taking that shit serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what they do. I remember when I used to run more consistent when I was staying on the west side. There's a little park I go run to. I seen the whole bitch run half a lap around that hoe, get to a certain part and just kind of record herself running, and then stop. If she stopped recording, stop, and then cut across the track and leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, and leave. Like, that's why I say these bitches ain't shit. Like, you can't be taking opinions and information from people. Like I said, the more weave a bitch have in her head, the less I can take her opinion seriously. The more makeup she got on, the less I can take her opinion seriously. Like, I don't believe nothing you're saying. You're lying to me because I'm looking at you. You're lying to me with your looks. So how the fuck I'm gonna believe what the fuck coming out your mouth? You know what I'm saying?
Like, honestly, bro, it's not the weed for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a mom, I got sisters, you know what I'm saying? They all like to get their hair done and shit like that, you know? And now, that don't really bother me, bro. It's more so the makeup. Like, if I feel like you drowning your motherfucking face in that shit, that's a sign of insecurity for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you hiding for? You feel me? Like, nah, man, that shit just drives me in the way, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It does. Like if you just got to powder your face in that shit, yeah, you insecure in my opinion. And I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna ask you about that shit.
I'm sure they're gonna lie about all. The majority of women are insecure. And it's proven, especially ever since Instagram came out, because they're trying to, like you said, them likes, that dopamine hit they get from motherfuckers hitting the like. Like I say, all these broads, bro. Again, like I say, it's an addiction. It's the new dope. It's the fucking, and again, they think they know they have no substance. You're nothing but something to look at, but they think they're more valuable than you because of the life. Remember the bitch, Wormhole Watson, We ain't finna get all into that. But I remember when she used to be with
Yeah,
the other nigga, DeJounte Murray, right? This bitch
yeah.
had
Nah,
like
I
a
don't know nothing. You talking about this? What's the bitch name, bro?
Jilly. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but I don't know who she used to be with, but I
Yeah.
know you talking about though.
Yeah, she used to be with old nigga from the Spurs, right? I think at the time, I want to say he was making, I think he might have been making 14 mil that year or something. He was making a few million, right? And when they split, he was just like, man, bitch basically a groupie, you know what I'm saying? Or, a bill or whatever he said. Bitches got on there and told her, well, you got more followers than him, so he really fumbled the bag. This nigga got
Yeah,
significantly more money than you, but a bitch, like you say, bitches don't correlate money, they correlate attention, right? Because attention
yeah,
is just a new opportunity for somebody else to take on a venture they can't come up with themselves.
yeah. Like but it's like she more so in a position like to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she right because she is fucking with a nigga. You know, that got that kind of status. It's
Yeah.
just these hoes back in the real world. Cause Instagram and all that shit, they got these hoes feeling like they living a life that they really don't have, my nigga. Or they, you know what I'm
These
saying?
hoes fly and get
Like
shitted
so,
on. Like that should tell that the fact that that's the thing should tell you more than enough you need to know about these hoes and how fucked up they mentality. These bitches will get shitted on for a trip to Dubai. Just so they can post pictures on the internet and people like the shit.
yeah, bro. Social media got these bitches fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I think that's the one of the main reasons as well. Like I feel like if it wasn't for that shit, I don't even think it'd be like that. You know, shit, it'd still feel like the '90s around this motherfucker.
And on the cool, you know what? That's really what it is. The invention when black bitches learned how to use the internet, once they gave them instant, because they wasn't really fucking with the internet because the internet was a thought provoking. They was like, we got to be intelligent to use it. They wasn't fucking with it. As soon as they start seeing some shit like Instagram and MySpace, and you just post a bunch of pictures up and get some attention from niggas that you ain't never seen before. These dating apps been popping up. Boy,
Yeah.
it's a wild deal. So yeah, they've been crazy. The more they have access to attention, the crazier they become.
Yeah, for sure, my nigga. Like, again, shit, they want the validation, bro. And I ain't the type of nigga that's gonna give it to you. Shit. I mean, if you look good, you look good. I ain't finna, like, gas you up even more. You know what I'm saying? Cause, like, bitches, like, what's the word I'm trying to use? They get hypnotized in a way with that kind of shit. Cause like if they get enough compliments, they gonna feel like you know what I'm saying. They just the shit. You feel me? Can't nobody tell them shit. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. Like what we need to do, when shit get right, we need to take a trip to the DR or some shit and say fuck these hoes, my nigga.
And that's why they mad. That's why they really mad at the passport bros. The passport bros taking that attention away and taking it somewhere else. These niggas y'all wasn't even fucking with. That's why they going elsewhere. But now y'all mad because the niggas going elsewhere, right? That's the crazy
Yeah.
shit about it. But it is
Yeah,
what it.
bro, but yeah, that's what we need to do, my nigga. That's what we need to do. Cause I damn so want to go. You feel me? I heard they treat niggas like kings over there in that bitch.
Yeah.
You
Like I
know what
say,
I'm saying?
like
You
I
ain't
say,
got to take these bitches to Dubai and no shit like that. They already there.
if a bitch want to go to Dubai, that bitch is a shitty bitch. Like if a bitch is if the bitch told you she'd have been to Dubai and you know this bitch ain't got it like that. And here's the thing, right? Because man, like a lot of these hoes be so trash for the attention. Like if a bitch craves attention, she's gonna be a terrible mother. She's gonna raise corrupted seeds. I got a homegirl and she was telling me about this shit the other day. She got a neighbor across the way, saying a nice little crib,
Yeah,
all that good shit. Kids never got no food. They always coming across the street to hang out because they want to eat and shit. Mama going to
yeah,
here, mama going to there, mama going to here. Mama on the internet showing that ass. You know what I'm saying? Mama on the internet in so and so and so and so. Why the kids still back at home struggling to get something to eat? Mama on the internet like she
yeah,
got the new red bottoms and she got this, she got a bag, she got this. Bitch done going to Dubai, probably getting get what they call that shit. What's the scattered on? You know what I'm saying? Like, but you come back and you promote it like you just living this luxurious life. You're a scumbag. you know, and it be them same
and
ones.
most of these hoes be broke as fuck too, though.
Yeah.
Most of these bitches be broke, man. Nigga, I remember I heard one bitch talking about, she was saying something, talking about, oh, I got an iPhone or something like that. I'm like, what? I forgot the conversation, dog, but we was just talking, and the bitch brought up that she had an iPhone, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like they be the most brokest ones.
Yeah, and I mean, and then the whole iPhone thing. I ain't even gonna dive into it because there's a stigma, right? And here's the thing. I know y'all gonna get mad. Oh, iPhone, this. iPhone users traditionally are not as tech savvy, right? Because iPhone is limited resource. iPhone was designed basically for an infant/monkey to be able to use it, right? That's almost how they meant to make it simple enough that you don't need instructions to use the motherfucker. You don't need to, you know what I mean? But bitches will
Yeah,
judge you
man.
if you don't have an iPhone, right? Even though like Samsung phones are superior phones, and I mean the facts are out there. We're not gonna argue. It's not an argument. A bitch will judge you for having a better phone because it's not an iPhone because the bitch is lacking out. Like again, because iPhone is associated with what? Videos and photos, attention. So
Yeah.
I don't got the phone that take the best videos and photos, even though that's not even true anymore. I don't got a phone that's known for taking the best videos and photos. Oh, you must be broke. Even though the iPhone ain't the most expensive phone, like the logic is craziness, right? The logic is baffling because it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it don't, bro. It don't make sense, my nigga. You know
First name. I mean, why would I? What am I supposed to do? Praise women? That would be. I'd be coming here lying to y'all. Why would I do that? Show me where the women are
all
beneficial.
Women not like
majority
that, bro. I don't want them to get it. I don't want them to get it twisted, bro. All
The
women is not
majority
like
are.
that, bro.
The majority.
You know what I'm saying? But I would say, shit, if the shoe fit, go cop them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but not they not all like that, bro. You know, 'cause I didn't miss some genuine women, bro. No love.
But would you say,
But
okay, in your personal experiences, you know, whether you're taking them serious, whether it's just you're fucking on them or whatever it may be, do you feel like the majority of women or the minority of women are like that?
I would say the majority, because that's why it's so hard to find a good woman nowadays. You know, so yeah, like, you know, and even the good ones, they standing too close to what these hoes listening to, you feel me? And just because they got a nigga or two that done fucked them over, you know, they start to feel that way, you know? The bitches that just get, you know, the ones that just get fucked on and left type shit, you feel me?
But then a lot of times these hoes ain't gonna tell you what they did to contribute to the problem. It's always the man. That's why I say
Nah, they never do.
the man is always the most powerful person in the relationship because it's always the man fault. This happened. This happened. It wasn't me. Well, then obviously that man is mentally stronger than you. More stable than you if he's able to adjust your behaviors to suit his needs. So you know, in one way or the other, the man obviously is the prize or the power or the whatever you want to look at it. So you know, I get it. It's cool.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully a female get on this motherfucker.
We ain't taking no more coffee. Take my ass to bed. Goddamn shit. I ain't talking to no women. I don't want them on the line lying to me tonight. Look, y'all can lie to me tomorrow. The ladies, y'all can lie to me tomorrow. Tonight, I'm not listening to that nonsense. They ain't gonna say nothing. No way. They ain't gonna call in because they can't dispute the facts. They gonna do like first name instead of addressing the issue and being able to say, well, this is not true because this, and this. What they're gonna do is try to attack you. What did Kevin Samuels? I'm glad she mentioned Kevin Samuels. What was it? Sign language. You know what I'm saying? So again, insults, guilt, and I forgot what the need to be right. Something like I forgot what the first one was. But yeah. So all the time, I mean, they just fall into it. They don't even realize they fall into it, and they don't realize they all say that who hurt you. That's a black woman's friend. That's how I know. Like that's how I know first name black. They all say the same thing. They all talk internet talk, and then when they talk this shit, they wonder why niggas be turned off. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you one of them. So yeah,
they need to stop that shit though, man. For real. Yeah, they need to stop that shit out. Yeah. They ain't gonna stop it though.
Nah, because again, everybody, the world encourages them to do what they're doing, and they wonder why they're more miserable than ever, why they more lonely than ever, and more conflicted than ever. But you know, it is what it is. But
that's why I ain't in a rush to have another motherfucking child. Fuck that. I learned my lesson.
I ain't in a rush to have none. I ain't having none of them motherfuckers. Fuck it.
Well, nigga, keep it like that,
Yeah,
then.
you
Shit,
feel me?
fuck
Like, yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Cause what Pimp say? A child of a bitch ain't nothing but a lick. So it is what it is, man. So it is. We
it.
good.
When I'm going out this shit, boy, I'm gonna get on your ass later about D-Hop, man. But I'm gonna
Bro,
say that conversation for another
oh
day.
man, we can talk about it, man. Look, we go. That's a bet. Yeah, like I say, we'll save it for the bar or something. Cause when I get off the line, I feel lay my ass down. I've been going all day. But that's a bet, Mr. TD, man. I appreciate you calling in.
You got it, bro.
All right. All right, all right, all right. So again, if you're in the city, wherever you may be, make sure you're dripping your faucets tonight or whatever you got going on. I ain't gonna lie, I am tired. I gave y'all most of it then tonight. What we like 12 minutes short. Yeah, I got most of it did, even though we started late. Yeah, that bro. We got conversations. We got plenty of conversations. Again, I ain't seen other women say, hey, you know what, Hunter? You're absolutely wrong about black women looking, dressing, and acting like transgenders. Again, all you got to do is provide receipts. And again, I had some imagery and some other stuff to pull up. I ain't even have to pull that shit up, right? Because I don't say stuff to say it because it's cool, right? Like, why would I sit here and say, man, I love certain types of black women, right? And wouldn't want to see more of those, right? Like, why wouldn't I want that? Like, you think I want to come in here and say, man, the selection of women that I want is just shitty and I love it. It's fucking stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. It's fucking retarded. It's just, unfortunately, that most women as a whole, but especially significantly more black women because of the culture that they buy into and the belief systems that they have, that the whole world is against them when they're their own worst enemy, um, makes them undateable. No, like it makes them hard to deal with, right? Most black women are hurt, uh, again, traumatized, corrupt, and it's always somebody else's fault. When in reality, the person who's done the most damage to these black women is their own mothers. The more that the single mother scenario has become increasingly prevalent amongst black people, the worse that our community has gotten. Overwhelmingly ran by single mothers, but yet still have the nerve to say that we live in a patriarchy, that the black community is in a patriarchy. You're the first teacher, you're the supporter, the nurturer, all that. And you say that you do such a great job, but somehow it's the patriarchy that's corrupt. Like, make the shit make fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, and it's not about pointing fingers and blame, but we all have roles to play. Josh always say men got to step it up. I'm a firm believer. We also have to, I agree, men have to be more designated with their dicks. You can't be just the ass fat. And look, we all love a big fat ass, right? Some of us more so than others. It is what it is, right? It's like a big bountiful playground, right? We love it, right? There's just so much going on. Right? It's like an amusement park. But is the price of admission worth the ride? With the overwhelming majority of black women, absolutely not, right? So, with that being said, then folk, I love y'all. Don't be mad at what I'm saying. Just prove me wrong. That's it. That's all I ask. Again, this is a discussion, and I'm always open to being corrected if you can prove it wrong. If you can, I'm a reasonable man, right? But I'm waiting on receipts here. I'm waiting on receipts of the sauce. It is what it is. The motherfuckers will talk a lot of shit, but they can't provide it. So I stand on what I say. Anyway, with that being said, I would say we're gonna be an after party tonight. Yeah, we can boot up in the Discord, but y'all ain't gonna do nothing but hear me snoring in that motherfucker. Y'all ain't gonna hear me doing nothing but snoring. And actually, you want to know something funny? Why first name is wrong? And shout out to Casper Saint Protect. Y'all want to know why first name is wrong? The last couple little videos that I did about avoiding black women and not whatever has those have actually done better than some of my regular day-to-day topics, right? Like for whatever reason, for whatever reason, they've done better, right? So it is what it is. Oh, I already know. I already know, J Mill. Look, I already know. Once I saw the message, I already knew. From long range. But with that being said, salute to the den folk. You know, whether you got a head full of weave or not, you know I love you. Don't nobody love you. I so love you. We all flawed. We all fucked up. And I don't come in this bitch to present myself as I'm perfected. I analyze my flaws each and every day, and I know that I need to improve on these things. We're just simply speaking to other people who may think they're perfect, who need to recognize you got some motherfucking flaws. Niggas don't like that shit. Oh, and maybe it might help you out. Maybe instead of who hurt you and who did this, and then you wonder again, because it's always the same ones who say who hurt you. It's the ones who say who hurt you that hate men the most. The most, right? Find the biggest issue with men. And they be the ones that hurt some nigga that's the nigga that's been there. Who hurt you? It was you and your bad personality. All right, I'm going, man. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. I love y'all. Adios, amigos. Hasta mañanas.